American Idol changed reality TV forever, but some of its most promising voices met an untimely and tragic end. We're honoring the legacy of the Idol stars who are no longer with us. Bulgarian-Canadian singer Leah LaBelle competed on Season 3 of American Idol, and while she certainly proved she was the child of former rockers, she ultimately lost the title to winner Fantasia Barrino in 2004. As NBC later reported, the 31-year-old R&B singer and her husband, former NBA player Rasul Butler, were both killed in a car crash in Los Angeles in 2018. Per TMZ, 38-year-old Butler was driving well above the 30-mile-per-hour speed limit before he lost control of his Range Rover, hitting a parking meter and then crashing into a wall. According to Radar Online, both LaBelle and Butler had drugs and alcohol in their system and were pronounced dead at the scene.
Doing some good things and getting ready for the world to look at me.
After placing 12th on the show, LaBelle went on to ink a deal with Epic Records. According to Billboard, it was part of a joint collaboration with Jermaine Dupri's So So Def Records and Pharrell's I Am Other label. Her tragically short career quickly took off with her 5-track sampler, including the hit single Sexify that landed nearly 2 million views on YouTube and hit number 23 on the Billboard Adult R&B Airplay chart in 2012. Successful plus-size model and former Idol hopeful Joanne Borgella appeared on Season 7 in 2008, but 6 years later, at just 32 years old, she lost her battle with endometrial cancer. Her family shared the news on her Facebook page, writing, "With heavy hearts, we are deeply saddened to announce the passing of our beloved Joanne. Although our family is suffering with this great loss, we find comfort in the closeness Joanne shared with the Lord. We know her spirit still shines and will continue to live on in heaven." Before the New York native sang her way onto Idol, Borgella appeared on and won Monique's Fat Chance in 2005, a trailblazing reality beauty competition for plus-size models. After taking home the trophy, she went on to model professionally for major fashion brands like Macy's, Nordstrom, and Ashley Stewart. She was also featured on MTV's Made as a coach, as well as Nouveau TV's Curvy Girls. Idol finalist Michael Johns was just 35 years old when he died in 2014. TMZ originally reported that the Australian singer had passed away from a blood clot in his ankle after suffering a leg injury. It was later confirmed that the cause was in fact a condition which had enlarged his heart. He is survived by his wife, Stacey.
I remember just what a great guy he was, what a kind guy he was.
Johns ultimately finished in 8th place on Idol. After his stint on the show, he released his full-length debut album Hold Back My Heart in 2009, featuring the hit single Heart on My Sleeve. He later released the 2012 EP Love and Sex and the 2014 single Daybreak Sun. According to The Hollywood Reporter, Johns was a favorite of the iconic producer David Foster, and he performed on his PBS special Hitman, David Foster and Friends. During the Idol's live tour in 2008, Johns opened up about his love of performing, telling USA Today, "I will say being a celebrity doesn't suck. I don't know how long I'll be a celebrity, might as well enjoy." American Idol alum Marque Tate Lynche ultimately succumbed to alcoholism in 2016. People reported that he was found dead in his Harlem apartment at just 34 years old. After the R&B singer's father had died 2 years prior, Lynche was allegedly struggling with his mental health and battling depression. The singer's mother had also died in 2004. A few months before Lynche passed away, TMZ reported that he had been arrested for punching an NYPD officer in the face after being confronted for jumping a turnstile. He was charged with assault in August 2015, but died before the case went to trial. Back in the 90s, Lynche starred as a Mouseketeer alongside Britney Spears, Ryan Gosling, Justin Timberlake, and Christina Aguilera. He later appeared on Season 3 of American Idol, making it to the semifinals before Jennifer Hudson took home the title. Nikki McKibbin became a household name after appearing on the first ever season of American Idol back in 2002. She is famously known for coming in third behind Kelly Clarkson and runner-up Justin Guarini. But as the New York Times reported, in 2020, McKibbin died at the age of 42 after suffering from a brain aneurysm. Her husband Craig Sadler announced on Facebook that she was on life support in order to preserve her body as an organ donor. He shared, "Even at the end, she is still giving. She was so loved that I know thousands of you will be grieving with us."
Everything in my life has changed so far, and I'm just expecting so much more good stuff in the future that it's all amazing.
After she nearly won Idol, McKibbin released her debut rock album Unleashed in 2007. But the following year, she appeared on Celebrity Rehab with Dr. Drew to seek treatment for alcohol and drug addiction. A year before she died, McKibbin opened up about the challenges she had faced since starring on Idol, telling people, "I've battled substance abuse and I'm winning, but it's still a struggle every day. For a long time, I wasn't taking care of myself. I wasn't being the person I should be. I'm in a better place now." If you or anyone you know is struggling with addiction issues, help is available. Visit the Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Administration website or contact SAMHSA's National Helpline at 1-800-662-HELP. That's 1-800-662-4357.